Louisiana Beer Reviews Taste Challenge Guinness Irish Extra Stout, which I already opened. I had to restart this because I made some mistakes. And Guinness Canadian Extra Stout, which I'm going to open now. Okay, this one that I'm opening now is 6%. It's being discontinued. In other words, they're not going to contract brew it from Canada anymore. It may have already stopped and they're just finishing whatever supply is remaining. You see this one has the black and cream cap. This one has the cream cap with the blue writing. Okay, and drawings. Also, well, this one comes from Ireland. It has a different bottle design. You'll notice. I mean, one's bigger. I can see that. But if you look at the 11.2 ounce bottle of this, it's this shape. This is a 12 ounce bottle. So you get more beer here, you get less beer here, you get 6% alcohol here, you get 5% alcohol here. Okay, so let's see. Guinness from Ireland. All right. It doesn't matter. I won't be able to. I know I put the tape wrong. I should have the word facing down, but these are dark, so I won't be able to tell anyway. All right. And not the proper glass really, but they're both tasting glasses, so that'll factor out any glass differences. Guinness Canada. Albino Rhino was talking about that last year. He said, you know, that contract has been discontinued, and then nothing happened. And then I said, well, he must have been wrong. You know, nothing happened. There's no changes. And then 2 weeks ago, I go into a store near the New Orleans arena, the Smoothie King Center, to go see the Pelicans with a friend. And I said, Lee. I mean, he's just interested in, you know, looking at beers. He's not like I'm interested. But I said, this bottle shape is different. It was an 11.2 ounce bottle, and I saw, and it said, product of Ireland, and I was like, malt liquor. So I couldn't believe this, so I had to buy it, and then I had to get another. You know, I got the 6% because they were still remaining at some of the stores, and I was like, wow, it's here. Lee was another one that was talking about it, I think, but I believe it was Albino Rhino that broke the news, and I was like, Jared was right. So, you can see they have different labels. This one has this neck device, this one does not. So, I mean, they're both dark beers, they're both stout ales, but one is 6, one is 5. And I was wondering if there was any difference. And then today someone said, when are you going to do another taste challenge? And I was like, I might do that in 2016. And then today I said, I'm doing it in 2015. It's the last chance, right? It's going to be gone, and then it's gone. No more 6%. And I wanted to see, are they really different? Are they really different in flavor? I know they're different in alcohol. They're different in value. Same price at Walmart, $8.49 for the 6-pack, but you used to get 12-ounce bottles, now you're getting 11.2. You used to get 6% alcohol, now you're getting 5. So, but maybe one tastes better, because I used to hear complaints. The Canadian version is not nearly as good as the Irish. I couldn't really comment to that because I had never had a bottled extra stout from Ireland. I had the bottled the bottled draft, which is made to drink straight out the bottle. That's a different animal. It's only 4.2% alcohol. So anyway, let's go on. I don't remember at all which is which. I can assure you that now. All that mixing and blabbing. Also, I wanted to talk about internet baby cry drama, because I was like, about an hour ago, I was like, what's wrong with me? What, I lost my mind? Have I lost my mind? All right. It smells creamy. And they both have the same type head, you know, that frothy Guinness classic head with that, all the beauty involved with it. And I didn't tilt it 45-degree angle like I should have. I know in the Guinness video the guy does that. That was a mistake, but I did it equally wrong. Okay, now this one is really roasted. I'm smelling smokiness, almost like a char, like a rock beer, but not, that bad. Not that heavy, but it's there. It's not there. Creaminess. Malty creaminess. Definite smokiness. I can assure you of that. There's a difference right there. They do not smell the same. Both smell good, but not the same at all. And these glasses were clean and everything. All right, now the biggest part. They look the same. They don't smell the same. The taste challenge. Creamy, medium to pretty dark roasted barley malt, a little char, some definite hop bitterness there to balance it out. I know I can see really now, I never could really see that. Since I started drinking craft beer and macro beers interchangeably when I began the beer drinking thing in 1996, February 96. So I was just like doing one and the other, and then other people were saying, it's too bitter, it's too... And I was like, it's not bitter. But really it is. And I guess if your palate is sensitive and you're sensitive to these types of things, it would offend you. I mean, I can eat like the hottest hot sauce, right? And I'm like, it's not that hot. And then other people, they just can't even stand crystal hot sauce, which is like, you could drink it. It's not hot. And they're like, don't put that. And to them, it's like really hot. So, okay. Now, after almost 20 years, I get it. And it's more smoky in the flavor, and it's creamy also. It's got the bitterness, but this one, I mean, the aroma is just like, it's two different beers. Well, I mean, it is, because they're two different alcohol levels, but almost looked at the tag. Didn't do it, though. I have no incentive to cheat. I can't tell them apart. I don't know which one is which, first of all, okay? And can I tell which one is better, though? I mean, which one do I think is a better made beer, tastes better? It's a little bit creamier. The body seems the same, right? Sweetness, 4 out of 5. Sugar cubes, 4 out of 5. Bitterness, it's pretty bitter. It's pretty bitter. 4 out of 5 cones. These things are bitter and sweet. And the body's medium. I mean, you know, if people say you can stand a spoon up in it, it's like syrup. It's not anything like that. The Foreign Extra is closer to that, but even that's not like people claim. But these are Bud Light drinkers who are looking at it from that perspective. It's part of the job, sorry. Smoky or charred, more charred, and I think a thinner body. The body seems thinner. It seems thinner. I think this is the Canadian version. I think this is the Irish Republic version. Which one's better? I think this is better. I'm not so much in love with the Roch beer thing going on here. I liked all those Ochschlinkerle Roch beers. Okay, I thought they were all superb beers, great beers, but too smoky for me. I'm not an anti-smokeite. I just thought they were too smoky. Both really good. I mean, you can't go wrong. If you find these, buy them, drink them. They might have it on a closeout price, and I think you'll love it. This one, buy it, drink it, and you're going to really love it, even though malt liquor for it, the malt liquor designation makes no real sense. But so let's see. Is this the Canadian version? This will show you if I know anything about telling beers apart, and in the past I didn't really. Canada. Okay. Ireland. Okay, so the Irish beer has a more peaty aroma, a smokier beer, and a thinner body. Well, that makes sense, right? Because of the 5.0 versus the 6.0. I I'm still gonna. Well, I voted for this one, huh? Right? Blind, didn't know what couldn't tell them apart, and it's a better value price wise. So go with this. Although after about another month, you won't be able to. You'll have to go with this. But I can live with this. I would prefer this. Canada, a better country than Ireland. No, just kidding. Yeah, talking about the internet drama, I'm like, all this stuff, like, my uncle's like, Facebook, that's poison. I wasn't even a member of that stuff until, like, 5 years ago. Somebody was like, you gotta join that, you can talk to a lot of people. I was like, I don't like talking to all these people. But, and I always thought it was like all these women playing games. They would always talk about it at work. I'm playing, Treasure Chest or whatever. They would play Farmville. So I was like, oh, I don't want to play these games. But then I realized, okay, my mother's first cousin Hank said, no, you can interact with people that you used to know or talk to around the world, around the country that you went to high school with or whatever, and family members. So that was really, I realized, oh yeah, that's really helpful. And then people started, actually, this is the truth, people started adding me to groups, which I never, either I didn't know about groups or I didn't care about them, but, and then you get all these people arguing and complaining and then you said this about me, and I said, and I'm gonna unfriend you because you didn't like George Bush and all of this stuff. I was like, why did this person unfriend me? How dare they do this? And you're taking it personally. It's like, who cares if somebody doesn't agree about the president? Why do you have to do this? And I mean, I know you have these psychopaths that get on there and they want to say, here's me cutting myself. Okay, I don't want to be your friend because you're insane. Or here's me worshiping the devil. I'm a Satanist. I was like, okay, I don't want to be your friend because I'm not into that. I don't even know who you are. Okay, stuff like that. But there's a lot of people, that you don't know who they are, but they're pleasant. They're nice. They're nice to talk to. You put pictures of food, and oh, that's a good-looking piece of meat. And then you'll say, oh, those are beautiful flowers, and those kind of pleasant things. But then all this drama, you said this about me and I was upset, and I said this about you, and you did this, and you did that, and you talking about me, and this one's going to unfriend you and all that. And about an hour ago, I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Have I lost my mind? Have I gone insane? I'm 47 years old. I mean, it's time to man up and stop all this baby cry. That's what I call it, this internet baby cry. It's like, hey man, if you want to unfriend me. Block me. Put all my pictures on the internet. I don't care. It's like, what is this? Is this, it reminds me of that 1983 movie where Michelle Pfeiffer says, look at us. Look what we've become. We're not winners, Tony. We're losers. She was right. It's like, no, take a step back. Look at this. This is a joke. So it's like, you know what? All of a sudden I'm like, you just wake up. Have I lost my mind? And these people do this with women or men, but women are like, oh, oh baby, I'm sorry. I'm not saying you should be a jackass and be ugly to people. I'm talking about, like you got a girlfriend and you didn't do this and I'm going to break up. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so scared you're going to break up with me. It's like, hey, break up. This is my attitude now, looking back, right? So you get older and wiser, right? We hope. It's like, break up. Leave. Go with other people. I don't care. You see, you got to have a good focus in your life. And I don't want to get into, you should be Catholic, you should be Christian, these are things I believe. You should have hobbies. You should not be obsessed with what people think. But, this Facebook thing and to some extent Google Plus, although people don't actually get on that too much. But, and I guess MySpace, some people dramatize there. But I just an hour ago was like, have I lost my mind? Have I really gone insane? I'm worried about these people I don't even know. Because they're mad at me, and I'm mad at them, and you crying about what I did, and I'm crying about what you did. Have I lost my mind? I haven't lost my mind. And it's like, you caught yourself. So it's like, hey man, I have to steal street talk. I had to check myself before I would wreck myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I've resigned from that. If you want to watch my videos and comment on them, and we'll talk about beer and have a good time, or talk about music and politics and all of that, that is great. Let's have a great time. But if I'm going to be insipid towards you and you're going to be insipid towards me and we're going to cry about everything, let's just forget it. Sorry, Ireland, but Canada did a better job, to me. Interesting, really fascinating, and I'm shocked in a lot of ways because I thought, oh yeah, you're going to easily guess. Well, I didn't really think that. I was thinking more like, I hope you can guess. All right, well, thank you. So, I don't know what's going to happen. I got to drink all this beer. But actually, I only drank one other beer this morning. It was Milwaukee's Best Premium, and that was at 8:15 when I was doing the Jefferson Starship video. I hadn't drank any since, so that's it. This is the closeout, and maybe some hot tea later. Thank you for watching this video production. Y'all come on down to New Orleans.